Stepping into China in the summer of 2025 feels like witnessing a nation holding two distinct ideas in its hands at once. On one side, there is the gleam of the new, the silent hum of electric buses, the towering skyscrapers that reshape city skylines seemingly overnight, and the ever-present glow of smartphone screens. But on the other side, you find the deep, unshakable roots of tradition. Grandparents still practice Tai Chi in the parks at dawn. Ancient temples sit peacefully in the shadow of new shopping malls, and the importance of family remains the bedrock of society. This contrast is the defining feature of modern China, a place moving forward at a breathtaking pace while still glancing back over its shoulder, making sure not to forget where it came from. The scale of China is always the first thing that strikes you. With a population that hovers around 1.4 billion people, the sheer number of lives being lived is hard to comprehend. The government speaks proudly of its success in poverty alleviation, a campaign that has lifted hundreds of millions out of destitution. And it's true. The visible signs of extreme poverty that were common just a couple of decades ago have largely vanished from the major cities. Yet challenges remain beneath this polished surface. The gap between the urban rich and the rural poor is a persistent issue, and an aging population puts new strains on social services and the younger generation who are expected to care for their elders. This demographic shift is creating new social dynamics across the country. In the bustling metropolises of Shanghai and Shenzhen, you see a generation of young people who have grown up with a level of prosperity their parents could only have dreamed of. They are globally aware, technologically savvy, and are starting to question the old ways of doing things. Meanwhile, in the smaller towns and rural villages, life moves at a slower pace. Here, traditions hold more sway, and the pull of the big city, with its promise of better jobs and a different kind of life, creates a constant tension for young people who feel torn between home and opportunity. The government plays a visible and active role in shaping this new landscape. Grand infrastructure projects, like high-speed rail lines that connect distant provinces, are a source of national pride and a symbol of the country's ambition. These projects have physically knitted the vast country together in unprecedented ways, making it possible to travel from Beijing to Shanghai in just a few hours. This top-down approach to development is efficient and powerful, but it also reflects the centralized nature of control in China. The state guides the direction of the nation, from its economic priorities to the social fabric of its communities, a reality that every citizen navigates in their daily life. In urban China, the